Hey guys, YouTuber 100 here. Alright, and in this video, this is just going to be about a subject that I've kind of thought about making a video for a little while. Yeah, this is just going to be about a subject regarding a debate that a lot of people have seemed to have had for a while. This is going to be about the debate between Walmart and Target. Because, of course, these are probably the two biggest store chains in the U.S. Yes, and yeah, and of course, there are there's a group of shoppers for both stores. There's a group that always does like a there's a shop at Walmart, and ones that always do shop at Target. Yeah, but yeah, what this is going to be about, it's going to be about a subject that really some people really do seem to really have a mindset for, and that is going to be whether or not is Target actually a better place to shop than Walmart? Because now Walmart, of course, does have a history of really not people really not really liking about Walmart, with whether it comes to the service or the products or just the type of people that shop there, and all that stuff. And it does. Walmart really does kind of have a history of not being that well received. But yeah, does it really make Target better? In this video, I'm gonna really be going over that and really going through my view on whether or not Target truly is better than Walmart. Yeah. But before I get started with this, I just want to do an update for the video I made a couple weeks ago. Yeah, as you all know, a couple weeks ago, I did make a few videos showing you guys my video game collection, just showing you all the games I really have only gathered over the last year. And yeah, I was telling you guys before that if I got a good amount of games, I would kind of give you guys an update. And yeah, over the last couple of weeks, I have gotten quite a few more games, and so I figured I would just give you guys kind of an update, showing you some more of the games that I have gotten over the last couple of weeks. So yeah, I'll just show you guys my updated video game collection, and before I start talking about this whole Walmart Target debate. Yeah, all right. So yeah, like I said, I have gotten quite a few more games in the last couple of weeks. And it really hasn't been just for a certain system. For my multiple systems, I have just been getting a lot of games that I have really seen that I've wanted. So yeah, and I'll just put it all just in one video. I won't just make separate videos for all of them. Since it's a relatively short update. I haven't done a crap load of games for each system. Yeah, it is a relatively shorter thing. So yeah, I'll just show you guys everything I've gotten in the last couple of weeks in just this one video. All right. So yeah, I have gotten a few more NES games in the last couple of weeks. Just earlier this week, I did get the original Mario Brothers game. So I am glad to have those. Of course, the Super Mario Brothers games are, of course, more popular, but yeah, it's always good to own the original game, right? So yeah, I am glad that I did finally find the original Super Mario Brothers, yeah. And I also did find, I showed you guys before that I did own the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game for the NES. And yeah, just last weekend I finally did find the second game, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. So yeah, I am glad that I have this. Yeah, this is regarded as one of the best NES games of all time. So yeah, I am glad that I own this. Yeah. And I also did get the WrestleMania game for the NES. Yeah, so I watched Angry Video Game Nerd review of the older wrestling games, which I have told you about before. And yeah, he has said how this game really is not very good, but I still felt I wanted to own it because I just wanted to check it out for myself. And yeah, and seeing how this really is the first licensed WWF game, I just wanted to own it. So yeah, and yeah, it is kind of frustrating, but yeah, it just kind of takes some time to get used to it, and really you gotta kind of have a strategy when going into a match. So yeah. So those are the games. I've gotten those 3 games for the NES. For the Super Nintendo, I've gotten a couple more games. A couple of weeks ago, I finally did get Aladdin on the Super Nintendo. Oh yeah, so yeah, I figured like since I did get Lion King on both systems, I wanted Aladdin also, so I could really like compare and contrast for the new re-release. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, and I do have Aladdin now for the Super Nintendo. So yeah, and I don't know. I do think that the Sega Genesis version is overall better than this one, but yeah, this version is still alright. This is still playable, and yeah, and then I finally did get like the first Donkey Kong Country game. I did tell you guys how I've been like looking for the Donkey Kong Country games for a while, and I have now finally got the first Donkey Kong Country. I still have to find 2 and 3, but yeah, I finally did get the first Donkey Kong Country. So yeah, I'm glad that I at least have started with that. Yeah. And then just today for the Sega Genesis, I did get Spider-Man versus the Kingpin, and yeah, yeah. As of late, I've just been like on a pretty big like Spider-Man video game binge. Yeah, I've just like kind of been getting like quite a few Spider-Man games in the last. Well, as of late, yeah, and yeah, you'll see like a few more Spider-Man games in this video. But yeah, I did get like Spider-Man versus the Kingpin for Sega Genesis. So yeah. Yeah, and so far that's the only other Sega Genesis game that I've gotten as of late. All right. So yeah, and now like for the PlayStation 2, I have actually gotten like quite a few more PlayStation 2 games in the last couple of weeks. Yeah, just today I finally did get Gran Turismo 4. Yeah, I've shown you guys I did have like the first 3 Gran Turismo games, and now I've got the 4th one. So yeah. Yeah. And then, yeah, just like I just said, I have now Spider-Man 3 for the PlayStation 2. Yeah, I figured like I've kind of like heard some like mixed reactions on this game, how it really isn't very good. But since I do have like the first 2 games for the first 2 films of the series, I decided I would get this just to complete it. So yeah, and I also do have Spider-Man Friend or Foe. Yeah, this is another one. It's another one that I've kind of like seen some contrasting reception to it, where like I've seen some people say that this game is really just bad and dumb, while I've heard other people say they really like it. So yeah, so now I can make the judgment for myself and see just how this game is. Yeah, and yeah, technically this isn't really a Spider-Man game, but yeah, I also got Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Spider-Man is in the game, but yeah, it's not really just a Spider-Man video game. Like, it has other Marvel characters in it as well, as you see on there. Yeah, so yeah, and this is pretty cool. So yeah, I wanted to get this, so I have it. Yeah. And I also did get the 2 original Star Wars Battlefront games. Yeah, this is another one. Just like I've just been like kind of like on a Star Wars game binge for the last few weeks as well. I mean, I showed you guys before that I did have quite a few Star Wars games. Like I do have like the Super Star Wars games and like some games on the N64, and I showed you that I did have the Revenge of the Sith game and the Phantom Menace game, and I also did have Knights of the Old Republic. Yeah, as of late, I've just been kind of like on a little bit of a Star Wars game binge as well. I've gotten like these 2 games, and there are a few others Star Wars games I've gotten as well. Yeah, and then I also did get Kingdom Hearts 2. I showed you guys that I did have the first Kingdom Hearts, and so yeah, I now have the sequel. Well, yeah, and I do plan to get a Kingdom Hearts 3 on the PlayStation 4 as well in the future. Yeah. Yeah. And then I also did have Guitar Hero now. Yeah, I mean Guitar Hero was just like a really cool game. I mean, yeah, and of course like I also do have the guitar to play a Guitar Hero on. Yeah, this is the guitar I got. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, and I never really did get the chance to play the first Guitar Hero. Well, I mean, yeah, I did play Guitar Hero 2 for the Xbox 360, but yeah, I never really did. I never played the first Guitar Hero, and so yeah, I am glad that I have got it now, and I can see like play the songs that they have on that one. Yeah, and I got the guitar as well. So yeah, pretty cool. And then also just I did get iToy. Yeah, I'm sure that if you've played PlayStation 2, you know about this game, how it has the camera that you plug into the system. You don't use it with a controller, like you actually are like this. You use this camera to like put yourself in the game, like motion control, and you can just like play games like with movements. So yeah, so that's a pretty cool concept for a game. Yeah, I remember I did play this as a kid, and yeah, I am glad that I do have it again. Yeah. All right. And I've gotten a couple more games for the Xbox. I have Marvel Nemesis: Rise of the Imperfects. Yeah, I remember I did play this game when I was younger, and so yeah, I am glad that I do have it again. It is kind of like similar to kind of like Marvel Superheroes, how it is like basically just a fighting game, and you have like all these different Marvel characters in it. Yeah, and it is a pretty cool game. Yeah, and I also do did have Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball. I showed you before how I did have a Dead or Alive 3, and I told you I've been looking for this one, and I finally did find it. So yeah. And then, yeah, for the GameCube, I did get Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2 Rogue Leader. Yeah, I showed you guys before how I did have the first Rogue Squadron for the N64, and yeah, now I do have the sequel, Rogue Squadron 2 Rogue Leader. Yeah, I never really did get the chance to play this as a kid, but when I was younger, but yeah, I am glad that I do own it, and I do now get to play it. Yeah. And I also do have Ultimate Spider-Man, another Spider-Man game. And this is a pretty awesome game too. I mean, I really do like how you can play as both Spider-Man and Venom in this game. Yeah, I remember I did have this when I was younger, but yeah, I really didn't really get that far into it. But yeah, I'm glad that I do own it again, so I can play it now. And I decided to get this on the GameCube since like I did like have like other Spider-Man games, like I did have like I have Spider-Man 1, the game for the first movie on the Xbox, and Spider-Man 2 on the PS2. Yeah, I decided to just kind of like even it out and kind of like be creative with it and not really like bundle up on just a certain system and really like just get it on as basis as I can. So yeah, I do have Ultimate Spider-Man for the GameCube. Yeah, and then yeah, I also did like I've gotten few more PS4 games. Like I finally did get that the re-release of the Aladdin and Lion King game. So yeah, and yeah, I do actually like this. I do think that this is pretty cool. I mean, yeah, it doesn't have the Super Nintendo version of Aladdin, like I told you, like and yeah, this version is not in this game. So yeah, that kind of does suck how it's missing that one. But yeah, it does have like multiple versions of it, and it does have like the both the Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo versions of the Lion King games on here. But yeah. But yeah, it's pretty cool because in this game, like, if you mess up or something, like, you can actually, like, rewind the gameplay to go back before you actually did mess up. So, yeah, that's something I do like about this. So, yeah, so in a sense, I think I may actually be playing this more than I am, like, the original releases. So, yeah. Yeah. And then I also did get, the two newer Star Wars Battlefront games. Yeah, I mean, yeah, just more of the Star Wars. But yeah, and these really aren't like just yeah, unlike like the other remastered editions and re-releases like the Crash Insane trilogy and Crash Racing Nitro Fueled Inspiring Night trilogy and a lot of these other like games are like being re-released with remastered graphics. These really aren't like just remastered editions of the original ones I showed you before. Yeah, these are actually like pretty like totally different from the other ones. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, I'm not really like too big into like the newer Star Wars games, but yeah, but yeah, like I said, I've just kind of been on a Star Wars binge, and I have just like wanted to check some other ones out. So yeah, I do have these, and yeah, I do plan to also get a Jedi Fallen Order sometime. Yeah. All right, and so far those are like all like the games that I have gotten since I made the last those older videos I did where like I was showing you my game collection. Yeah, so those are all the other ones I've gotten in the last couple of weeks. All right, but okay, all right. Enough of that. Yeah, I'm already like 14 minutes in this video. Yeah, I'm sure you guys are probably just want me to get into it. So yeah, okay. Let me talk about this whole Target and Walmart thing. All right. So yeah, like I was saying, uh, yeah, Walmart does kind of like have like a distinction of really like not really being known to like be very good to both its staff and its customers. And yeah, it has really kind of gotten people talking about like how they really think. Well, how they say that really like people should like shop more at Target, and just like forget about Walmart. And so yeah, is Target actually better than Walmart? Well, personally, from my point of view, I would probably say yes. Yeah, because I did see like Watch Mojo's video when they were matching up Walmart and Target, and they were just going through like certain topics on like what store really does what better. And I mean, mm, yeah, I mean both stores really do have their advantages, but personally, I really would say that I think Target is a better place to shop at. Because I mean, just yeah, like I was saying, like Walmart has really been known for like people really not really enjoying their experience there, and yeah, just like Walmart really doesn't treat their staff uh, that good. And yeah, that's true because yeah, Walmart really does like to really just like really like screw with their employees' hours and just really just make it really bad for them and just really mess up their schedules. And plus, yeah, they really haven't received really good pay, and yeah, all this stuff. Yeah, and with Target, it seems that they really do treat their staff a lot better. And plus, yeah, when people shop at Target, they really seem to really have a better experience than when they shop at Walmart because, yeah, Target really just seems to like really have like their merchandise and stuff, but laid out better, or like all their products and stuff, whether it's like bedding or electronics or clothes or whatever it may be. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they really seem to have that stuff really like laid out a lot better, and it's really like the staff really does care about really giving like good service to the customers, whereas Walmart they really aren't known for really doing that good at it. Because yeah, a lot of stuff really just isn't laid out very well. I mean, yeah, people just kind of go in and they find their stuff, but yeah, they really don't enjoy really looking for it and all this stuff. Well, yeah, and plus, yeah, and like with the betting at Target, I mean, a lot of people really do like no Target for that because yeah, it is just like a very good selection. Whereas Walmart really doesn't have a very good selection with a lot of their products. Yeah, and another thing is that when you like go to Target and Walmart, like if you shop for clothes, usually like at Walmart they really do have like a lot of cheapo clothes made out of cheap material, and it really doesn't last all that long. And I know that from I can really attest to that because yeah, when I've gone to Walmart before and I've shopped for clothes, like whether it's like for T-shirts or shoes or whatever it may be. I mean, yeah, they really don't really last very long. Like the shoes come apart very quickly. And usually like the fabric or cotton and yeah, and all the other stuff that like goes into the shirts at Walmart. Yeah, I've noticed that when I've gone and when I've gotten stuff from there, it really does seem to like fall apart a lot quicker. Like when I've gotten shirts from Walmart, like I've noticed like holes forming in the shirts a lot quicker than they do when I've gotten stuff from Target. So yeah, usually now when I shop for clothes, I usually like to go to Target for them, especially when I'm trying to get new shirts. I would prefer to like buy shirts from Target and not Walmart, or because yeah, I mean just yeah, the shirts at Target like they seem to last a lot longer than the ones at Walmart. Plus, yeah, the shirts just really seem more comfortable because, yeah, because what when I've worn like I've kind of like noticed a difference when it's in the shirts that I've bought from both Target and Walmart, and the shirts I've gotten at Target really seem like more comfortable than the shirts that I've gotten from Walmart. So, yeah, I do think that like a Target really does like have make their clothes with better material than the stuff at Target does. I mean, Walmart does. Yeah, and so yeah, but I know of course that yeah, I know that like Walmart really is known for like the lower prices, and so yeah, that's like probably one of the like downsides to it because while Walmart hasn't really been known for really good service and really good feedback, yeah, the prices at Walmart really do seem cheaper than they do at Target, especially like when you're like comparing it like from like the groceries sold at both stores and yeah, even like other products that are sold at both stores. Yeah, I'm sure that like of course like Target really this probably does have like some cheaper products than Walmart does, but yeah, I think a majority of the products sold at both stores are like at Walmart for lower prices than they are at Target. So yes, and plus also like there are like a lot more WalMarts just in the country than there are Target. I mean Target is like probably like there's only like about like under 2,000 Target locations in the U.S., whereas Walmart is like practically like in every freaking city in the country. So yeah, so Walmart is definitely like a lot more local than Target is. I mean, yes, and if you're like in kind of a kind of like in a secluded location or stuff, like yeah, there's probably not even a Target in your area. So yeah, and there probably and yeah, and there is definitely like you have the option to shop at Walmart, but you can't do it at Target because there's not even one in your area. So yeah, so that is like one of the downsides to it, because yeah, Walmart is a lot more local, so people will more likely go to Walmart than they do Target. Target, yeah. So that does kind of suck, like about it. But yeah, they do. So yeah, but so yeah, there are like advantages for both stores, but yeah, I just really think that Target overall they do like provide the better experience, and plus yeah, and one of the really the big problems with Walmart is that Walmart really just seemed to really attract a bunch of just like yeah, Walmart really just does really seem to attract lunatics, because yeah, if you have watched the news, you'll quite often you'll see like stories where there's just like a bunch of situations that have happened at Walmart, whether it's like somebody committing a crime, or like somebody starting a fight, or whatever the case may be. Just yeah, Walmart does have a history of like attracting people like that really will like start crap in the store or like in the parking lot and just like really cause a scene. Yeah, yeah, and I really haven't heard like anything like that happened at Target. But yeah, with Walmart, just it's like you'll like hear a story about like a situation like that going on at Walmart practically all the time. Like it's all there are stories like that all over the news, and yeah, I've even it's there are like a couple that really do stand out for me. Like I said, there are like people that really will like steal from Walmart and just start crap like fights. But yeah, there are a couple of situations that I just really do stick out in my mind that I have heard about. Yeah, because I've heard of like one story where was this like guy that was like a that that was like posing as a podiatry student, and he talked a woman into like trying on shoes, and he like was helping her, and yeah, he just like used that as a way to suck the woman's toes. I mean, yuck. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, and yeah, and yeah, guy was just like an absolute pervert like that, and yeah, he did get arrested for it and stuff. Yeah, and then this is like one of the most stupid things I have ever heard of somebody doing. Another situation that I heard happen at Walmart once is there was a woman in the parking lot that was like putting stuff in her car, and as a black guy was then approaching her, like asking her a question, this guy was 10 feet away from her, and this stupid lady pulled a gun on the guy because she saw him as a threat. You fucking moron. This guy was 10 feet away from you. He is no threat to you, you dumb bitch. Ugh. Yeah, and this lady was arrested for it, and yeah, she even like still like said that still thought that she was a victim when she was not. The guy posed no freaking threat to you, idiot. Just freaking pisses me off. Yeah, I'll have both. Yeah, I'll have videos for both of those situations down in the description if you want to watch them. But yeah, the one with the lady pulling the gun on the guy from like 10 feet away, it's the one that really pisses me off, because it is just so. It is like one of the dumbest things I have ever heard somebody do, and it is just ridiculous. Yeah, but anyway, so yeah, you see what I'm getting at with that? How just yeah, Walmart just really does have like a history of really like attracting all these like nutcases and lunatics to their stores for some reason. I don't really know what it is about it, but yeah, Walmart really just has a history of doing this stuff. And really, I have really never ever heard of like any situation like that happening at Target. So it really just does seem like a Target really seems like the more civilized store for people to go to. So yeah, so after so just when it really does come down to it, I really do think that Target is like a better place to shop at than Walmart. I mean, so yes, like I said, I do know that like Walmart does really have a lot of cheaper products than Target does, but quite honestly, like if you have like some a little extra money to spare, I really do think that you should take your chances and go to Target instead of Walmart because I mean you'll just like have a better shopping experience there, and plus like you'll be you're around like more civilized people and middle class folks that really are like all right in the head and really like you won't have a chance of really coming across any like lunatics that will start crap with you. Well, yeah. Oh yeah, and another thing I want to mention about Walmart is like they're like automotive service and like the tire express and stuff. That stuff is a joke because I have a friend that went to a Walmart to get some service done on his car, like for his tires, and yeah, the service was like absolute crap. And yeah, and I've really like seen like heard like a lot of stories of like people with getting like the tire service from Walmart, and it really is not very good service. So why does Walmart even have that stuff? So yeah, I just think that's another reason for people to stay away from Walmart. Yeah, so yeah, that's something else that really does make Target the better place to go to. So yeah, so when it comes down to it, I really do think that Target really is like the better place to shop at, and I really do think that there really should be more Targets in the country and really make Target a lot more local so they can really get more business and a lot more money. And yeah, I really would like to see one day how have Target really take over Walmart and Walmart really just like absolutely go down under and Target now take over because yeah, I really just think that Target is overall the better chain. So yeah, so that's my take on it. So yeah, I'll put like the Watch Mojo comparison of Walmart and Target down in the description if you want to see what they have to say about it. And yeah, like I said, those two like Walmart stores I talked about will be down in the description with those nutcases as well, if you want to like watch those as well. All right, so yeah, I guess that's all I can really say about it. So let me know, like, comment on my channel. Tell me which store you prefer, and if there is like a Target in your location. And yeah, and if you would rather shop at Walmart or Target, let me know which store you prefer. All right, so I guess that's all I can really say about it. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy what I had to say about Walmart and Target and my video game collection update. And so yeah, and stay tuned for more stuff that I've got coming. So yeah, so anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.